How is it that you have the opportunity to bring 5 trucks along with you and park them like this and have them looking good?
It was a struggle. It was a big struggle. You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult to get 5 guys in the same area, but it really was. Thankfully, Chicago is sort of a central hub for us. So no matter what direction we go, we're based out of from Green Bay, Wisconsin. So we do a lot of stuff out of Detroit, Columbus, Indy, and Chicago. So thankfully, it's pretty easy to get that part put together. But just getting all the guys, these guys work like animals. They are, they're beasts. I mean, I own, I run, I'm out here with the guys as well. I've been hauling cars myself for 20 years. So I started right out of high school and started with a real small truck, started with a dually and a 3-car trailer, and just kept progressing my way up the ladder. And yeah, in the last couple of years, it's exploded for me and business has been really good.
Out of all the things that you can haul, why'd you pick cars coming out of high school?
I got a little taste of it in high school. I had a high school buddy that did it, and we got a little taste of it, and it's one of those things that you love it or you hate it. A lot of guys are like, I would never in a million years do that. You ask them to back that car over the top of the hood, and they're like, you want me to do what? And to me, it's a rush. I love doing it. These are all coming out of the auction block, and they're going to dealerships. A couple of these loads are going over to Michigan. One of the loads heading up in Wisconsin. A lot of stuff we do is bought yesterday or the day before, it's delivered the next day. None of their cars are sitting very long, so our service always trumps our prices. So these guys get it done.
How'd you become involved in Chi-Town large cars?
I finally became a member here about 2 years ago. A lot of guys have a bad notion of what it could be or is. It's a family of guys that are into trucking, love trucking. It's not necessarily owner-operators. You don't have to have a nice ride. It's just guys that take pride in their rides. It's a big difference, and it's hard to find that out here anymore. A lot of guys don't take care of their rides. It doesn't matter if your truck is 20, 30 years old. We've got guys out here that are still out here polishing wheels and trying to make their ride look the best they can. And that's the thing I like about it. It's not just a bunch of fancy, big, large car, long rides. It's just a little bit of everything, and it keeps the guys real. And I love the networking that we do amongst each other. I mean, we help each other out. We're finding loads. Guy ends up in an area. I get calls from guys all the time. How do I get out of Wisconsin? They don't know how to get out of Wisconsin. You got anything that can help me out? Well, yeah, we help each other out that way, and I think that's pretty cool to be able to network that way. Same thing if we break down on the road. I mean, anywhere in the Midwest, you're within more than likely 40 or 50 miles of another club member who is going to be either in a vehicle or going to set you up with a mechanic, parts, whatever you need is right there. And when you're out here, it's priceless. It's really priceless, and I take full advantage of that, and I really like that. That's one of my favorite parts of being in the club. And I love getting together like this with the rest of the guys. I love it. We just hang around, drink some beer, and tell trucking stories, and I love it. There's just everybody's individuals now, Years ago, if you were stopped on the side of the road, there was 2, 3 guys stopped behind you. I mean, that was the code. That's the way it was. You didn't drive past that guy because he needed help. And these guys are the same way. Every guy here is a phone call away. And it doesn't matter if you're having a bad day or a good day or whatever. Some days, it can be a random text message from a couple other guys that goes floating around, and it just gives you a smile or a laugh for the day, Because these guys, everybody here understands it. They understand trucking. They know what it's all about. They know what it's like to be a business owner or be on the other end of it. Some guys here have succeeded, some haven't. There's all levels here. Some guys had their own trucks. Some guys sold it. Sometimes they just drive, It's all across the board here. And I like that. I like that. It's not an elite group of anything. It's just it's a great group of guys. That's what it is.